Good morning all. In today's video, I am going to teach you about network topology. So network topology is the arrangements of the device and connections in a computer. So it shows how the computer, server and other devices are connected and the data flow between them. So actually we can say that it is a blueprint. So it determines how information travel between the computer and server. So actually it is dive into two types. One is physical topology, second one is logical topology. So in the physical topology, it is actually a physical layout of the cables and devices. So logical topology in that how data moves across the networks regardless of the physical layout. So there are several types of topology. In that, the first one is point-to-point topology. So point-to-point topology, it is a type of topology that works on the functionality of sender and the receiver. It has only two devices, and one is sender and second one is a receiver. So it is the simplest communication between the two devices. So in which one is a sender, second one is a receiver. So, and the key when we are talking about the advantages of the point-to-point topology, it has four advantages. First one is it provides a maximum bandwidth and minimum latency for fast data transfer, and it is very simple to set up and easy maintenance, and it enhances the security through isolations. Second one is bus topology. So in a bus topology, all the devices that share the one main communication cable that called bus or backbone. So it acts as a backbone of the communication. So data transmitted by any devices travels along this single cable and can be received by all connected devices. So that advantages of bus topology are simple and quick installation process, cost effective for smaller networks, and it requires minimal cabling infrastructure, and it is easy to extend for additional devices. And disadvantages are it is a limited cable length, restricts network size, main cable failure, it halts the entire network, and it performs the V grades with more devices, and it is difficult to troubleshoot the problems. And it is a multi-point connection, and it is a non-robust topology because if the backbone fails, the topology crashes. So example, TDMA, CDMA, pure Aloha and the slotted Aloha are never used in Ethernet. And the next one is star topology. Star topology, it connects all the network nodes individually to a central hub or switch that manages and directs all the data traffic. So apart from others, it has a central hub that controls everything in the network. So this is the centralized approach, makes it most popular topology in a modern network. So why star topology dominates? So it is a dominate it is dominating other topology. Why? Because add or remove device without the network disruption. So it is a easily can add or remove devices without any network disruption. Individual node failure does not affect the other nodes, and it is easy to detect and isolate faults, and it is consistent and predictable performance. So star topology is the standard for the home networks, office LANs, and enterprise environments. So next one is a ring topology. It is a closed loop. So it arranges the devices in a circular formation where each device connects to exactly two neighbors. and it forms an unbroken loop. So data travels in one direction around the ring that pass through each device until it reaches the destination. So, next one is a mesh topology. It provides the ultimate in reliability by creating a dedicated point-to-point links between every pass of devices in a network. So every device is connected to another devices via a particular channel. So every device is connected to another via dedicated channels. These channels are known as links. And with multiple paths between any two nodes, mesh network offered unparalleled fault tolerance, right? Which means if one connection fails, data automatically reroutes through alternative paths. So the advantages of mesh topology are highest reliability, no single point of failure, expensive and complex to implement, difficult to install and maintain. So next one is tree topology, and in this, it is also known as a hierarchical topology. It combines the multiple star topology in a hierarchical branching structure. Like an organizational chart, it has a root node at the top that branches into the multi-levels of the star configured groups. It has a three levels: root level, branch level, and leaf level. Root level is a central hub or main server manages primary network traffic. Branch level is a secondary hub, and leaf level is a end devices. So the benefits of the tree topology are highly scalable, easy to manage, organized hierarchical structure. So perfect. It is a perfect for large corporate network and university campus and multi-building organization. So advantages of hybrid topology are maximum flexibility, scalability, tailored solutions, complex management, which means it requires skilled administrators to design, implement, and maintain diverse topology combinations. So common examples: star bus hybrid for office building, star ring hybrid for campus network, and mesh star combinations of enterprise data center. So that's all about the types of the topology. It has only 6 types: point to point, star topology, bus topology, mesh topology, and hybrid topology. Thank you.